What's up, guys? It's your boy Gang. Welcome to my first recorded episode of the Hunter Call of the Wild. Basically, in this episode, I'm gonna do it was like basically my first like 20-30 minutes of play, but I cut it down to about 8 minutes. I'm gonna show you the basics, not really giving you too much detail of what to do, or whatever, just how I started out or whatever. So when cut to the first cut scene, let's see what he has to
You
say.
made it here in one piece. Welcome to the Untamed Wild. Name's Colton Locke, but everyone calls me Doc. I'm the warden up here, and I know just about every nook and cranny of this place. I heard this is your first time in the Pacific Northwest and Lake District. Well, this here's the best hunting reserve you'll find in 100 miles. I've been hunting here my whole life, and I still don't get tired of this place.
Alright, so at the starting camp, you're going to encounter deer early out.
Go ahead, look around. There's a lot to discover around here. Not just the big game. Let's see what you can do. Try to find an animal track around
Basically,
here.
what you should try and do is for that deer ahead, you need to make sure you get a critical shot, because this will basically set the pace for how you will progress through the game. So try your best to get a kill shot or a fatal shot on this animal, and it gives you a feel of what's to come in the rest of the gameplay. So basically here, I think I scoped up, took the shot right about here, I believe, right here. So after this, I ran up to the spot to see he ran off. He didn't drop immediately or anything. So you're gonna end up seeing like footprints or blood or poop. So here it will tell you if it was a bad shot. So when you investigate it, that was the footprint. But you investigate the blood spot itself, it actually tells you if it was a fatal hit, it was hit an organ or whatever. Mine did, which was good. So here now I'm just walking around looking for the body, looking for where it fell. I think I found it somewhere over here. But yeah, and he's gonna tell you more about what
Careful.
happened.
The underbrush can be a bit noisy this time of year. If an animal hears you approaching,
So in here it shows you the where you shot him, if he really did hit an organ, if it was a good shot, and this was definitely a good shot. So basically that was good for me. Right now I'm moving towards one of the notes. There are notes scattered throughout the whole map, and it shows you like hints and tips and stuff like that. So this one basically showed you where the next lookout spot was, which was pretty close by. So I just made my way up here quietly because there was a deer to the right, and my intention was to go and hunt him, but I ended up not doing that. So basically investigated this, and then from here you go across the tracks and you head, I think it was, you reach the outpost, a lookout spot, not an outpost. And there were deers all around this lookout spot as well, which was pretty cool. I didn't get to shoot any because I'm not that
keep
skillful.
your feet moving, I see. Just remember to take a breather before shooting anything.
So at the top here, he will give you a breakdown basically of what the lookout spot is and what you can do from it, which was pretty cool, I think. So that was the main reason of me doing some of these objectives, is to get a better feel of the map and a better feel of what's going on.
Would you look at that view? Never gets old, I'm telling you. From up here, you can see a lot of great hunting spots in the area. Valmont's not only where Hope set up camp, it's also famous for the railroad bridges along the old North Pacific line. Keep an eye out for them if you can in between blacktail hunting. Or why not use them as vantage points? I once bagged a whitetail from the Runaki Bridge. Be sure to stop by one of the outposts. You can find pretty much anything you need there.
So basically after this I decided,
Use your binoculars to get a closer
well,
look.
couldn't get a shot off, but I decided to move on to one of the outposts, because what I did read is that you can actually get the rifle you start with gives you free ammunition. So I decided to make my way to the nearest outpost. right here you can actually rest all of that. There's stuff you can buy, you can use it as a location to purchase things, which was good. So I made it a location, and then got ammunition and everything like
Nice
that.
place, right? You won't find a soft bed in many parts around here. Don't forget to stock up before heading out.
That was pretty cool that you can actually get as much of that starting ammo as you need for the rifle, which it takes down, starting out takes down a couple deers and stuff like that, big game. So it works out pretty well. So I stocked up on as much of it as I could before I decided to head out. And I think this was just before Doc gave me, I guess it's a mission to complete. You can choose to complete it if you want, or you can free roam. I decided to start out the game by doing more missions, and that would allow me to explore the map and all of that stuff. So let's hear what Doc have to say real quick.
Hey there, you know that guy I mentioned earlier, Hope? Well, looks like he's been having a bit of a problem lately. He's been camping out over at Valmont a couple weeks, but coming back last night, he found his camp turned on its head. Some food was taken, and apparently the place looked like it had been really messed with. I don't know if it was an animal or some tourist troublemakers, but I'm up in Topeka all day and can't look into it. Listen, I know you probably have other plans, but you're in the right neck of the woods, and I'd sure be grateful if you could just stop on by and have a look.
So basically, I started to make my way towards where Doc asked me to go. I think it's Hope's camp. Basically, what I
Hope
decided.
showed up here 2 years ago. Said something about getting off the grid. I heard he lost his family in an accident while he was deployed overseas in the army. Hit the poor guy hard. I guess out here you only need to look out for yourself. It's easier that way. Not the most cheerful fella, to be honest, but he's earned his peace for sure. Let's find out whoever did this.
Alright, so like I said earlier, on my way over to Hope, I started hunting, I guess it was a deer. I saw it on the map as a question mark, and I made my way towards it. And it showed up as a deer, and this is where I think I took the shot. This was actually pretty cool because this was away from the starting point. This was more...
Be sure to aim for his vital organs. Heart and lung shots mean quicker kills, less painful.
So got the shot off. At this point, basically what I have to do is figure out where the deer went. Track him to wherever he was after the shot. I think it was a good shot. I think it was a vital organ hit. I'm going to investigate the blood right now just to see what it was, if it was vital.
I noticed you're after moose. Tough animals, I tell ya. Be sure to bring the right caliber weapon to bring them down. Oh, and while their eyesight ain't too good, their smell is. So keep your scent and the wind in mind.
Alright, so I tracked the deer trail and the blood up the hill. I don't remember if I had to take another shot, but it took me a while to get over there because I wasn't sure if he was dead yet or about to die, and I didn't want to spook him any more than he's been spooked. I think I found him just past these trees. Yeah, so basically I found him up to the top there where you see the green hooves, basically. I didn't have to take another shot. I think he fell down the cliff. There you go. This point he died.
Look at that. Your first reserve trophy. Go ahead and harvest it.
Alright, so after this point, I picked up back the mission, started to see what was going on, headed to the camp, made it my way to the camp, and
You found them? Great. Snap some pictures for the record and see if they lead anywhere.
so I basically followed his instructions, figured out how to take pictures, followed the footsteps, and it wasn't bad. Like I said, it got me the ability to learn the map a bit better. I got a couple shots off. I had a few different animals, killing two of them, one of which was not nowhere near the starting point, which was pretty good. Right here, I'm just trying to find my phone. I didn't know how to do it, and then I got the tip how to do it. Not my phone, sorry, my camera.
Yeah, definitely human. Looks like a troublemaker then. Now, I don't want you to go picking any fights, but maybe you could follow them and see where they lead.
Alright, so I found more footprints. Decided to go and check them out as well. Like I said, the missions are actually not bad. It works out where if you want to learn the game, if it's something you want to do, you know, for the long haul, it's good. It teaches you the game, teaches you basics. I found it very useful. I think I might end up doing another episode and doing it differently, where I'll actually do the commentary while I'm recording and see how that works out. I didn't know what to expect really, so that's the reason why I did it this way. I think I did find more footprints over here, and I found like a shirt or something.
Some ripped clothing. And no more tracks, huh? Well, just leave it for now, and I'll see what I can come up with. This'll help, though. Thanks.
Alright, so basically this is where I ended the game. I added some skill points and then decided that, you know, I'll continue playing that next time. But guys, if you would, please go ahead, hit the like button, please subscribe, hit the bell beside the subscribe button, and if you guys have any comments, tips, anything, leave them below and I'll get right back to you guys.